There we go. Alright, everybody. Hello, my name is Chris. Welcome back to Let's Play Skyrim Anniversary Edition, where this is another live-streamed video. As you can see in this video, I have a light now. I shouldn't look directly in it like it's the sun. But yeah, it's being live-streamed on Twitch, twitch.tv/YarlChris_, because apparently somebody had YarlChris normally. And in this video, I really don't know what we're going to do. We're not going to do any of this, like, unearthed stuff, because that's going on in the actual Let's Play. I don't want to, like, live stream that and then upload it. So that's... I don't even have Worm's Tooth installed anymore. That's just stuck in my journal. I could go collect Crimson Nirnroot. That would suck, wouldn't it? What is a long quest that I need to do? I really don't know. I wish everybody in my house would just, like, stop making a ton of loud noises. Oh, hey Mike, what's going on? How you doing? Didn't remember your password. Yeah, I forget mine a lot too. What am I gonna do? I guess I can go collect some Crimson Nirnroot. It's like the least exciting thing humanly possible, but I'm doing pretty well, actually. Doing school still. I'm in my final semester right now at the college I'm going to, and I have to transfer out. Where am I supposed to be? Tower Mazark, right? Yeah. The channel's doing pretty well, so that's cool. And personally, life's been pretty good. I've been working out a lot more lately, so a lot of good things going on. And it's nice to have you in the stream. Glad you saw the... Did you, like, see the post, or did you just see that I was on? Okay. This is, like, the worst thing they do in Skyrim. Well, not, like, the worst, but it's definitely not the best. That's cool. Glad that some people saw it. My community posts are really weird. Sometimes, like, you know, a few hundred people will see it, and then sometimes, like, 15, maybe, will see it. So, I never know if it's going to work out, but it seemed like a couple people saw this one. Although, even the people that, like, vote and say they're going to show up, you know, usually only about half of them do, maybe. Oh, that's so cool. It's, like, got water dripping down on it, and that's why it's alive. Yeah, this quest. Just gotta clear out the quest journal a little. Oh, I need to put my helmet back on. Yesterday when I was streaming and recording, I did the, what is it called again? Lost to the Ages, where you find the Ethereum Forge quest, so I had the circlet on, just because I wanted to look at it. It's funny, actually, just earlier today I was watching a, do you know the YouTuber Camelworks? He does a lot of cool Elder Scrolls stuff. I was watching his Curating Curious Curiosities of Blackreach. So, I guess maybe that's why I felt like doing it. You know, he has really, really good videos. They're usually, like, long form. Oh, I forgot to turn my phone off. There we go. Although you probably didn't hear that. Hello, Serana. Yeah.
My share of time in caves already.
Oh, you keep bringing them back to life. It makes me so uncomfy when you do this, Serana. But yeah, he does a lot of, like, long-form Elder Scrolls videos and stuff. And some Fallout and a few other games. Really, what program did you find? I probably haven't worked with it. I've really only worked with the same program since I first started. So I'm only really familiar with one. But that would be really cool if you made some videos. I did see some of your, like, videos on YouTube of, you know, like, your the street cats and stuff like that. I subscribed off of my personal account, actually, and I think I left a comment or two. Insight Cat. Yeah, I've never even heard of that. So, I do hope it works. That'd be really cool if you get to start making videos. So many people say they like want to do it and then they never do, but it's totally worth doing, honestly. If anything, it's just a outlet for creativity, which is why I've been enjoying the other videos I've been doing lately, you know, like the ones that I upload on the weekends, because that's very creative. Gonna be you exploring. I mean, it's fun, man. It's always fun. Okay, so this is gonna blow up. Oh, there's more of them down here. Sometimes they do have things in them, sometimes they don't, so it's tough to really know which batch you're gonna get. Okay, any new Nern root over here? Oh, there's one in this. Just keep going this way, I guess. I mean, they like to be next to the water, don't they? That's kind of Nernroot's whole thing. They grow next to the water. That's really cool. I feel like from the get-go it'd be cool to like be more of a variety thing. That way you can just keep doing whatever you want to and not be like stuck into a niche, because that's usually what happens if you like build your channel for one thing. That one thing is going to be the thing that succeeds the most, which yeah, like makes total sense. But it's definitely probably good to start wide, and you can even like narrow down eventually if you want to. But it sounds like fun, just like, you know, record whatever you want to, record whatever's fun for you. Silent Ruin. I feel like there's probably something in here. Oh, I haven't seen the Skyrim videos yet. I've just seen mostly like the cats and stuff. Oh yeah, there is one in here. I think I did see one CSGO video, but I'm not sure. Basically, it just like pops up in my shorts feed every now and then. But it is cool to see. I mean, what was the first video I ever did on this channel? I think, ooh, I was just looking at it this morning, I believe. But I don't remember anything usually, if I'm being totally honest. What was it? Oh, I think it was just like a, why does everybody hate Skyrim Anniversary Edition thing so much? Yeah, that's what the video was, definitely. Yeah, that was a lot of people's first videos. That's definitely been my best like long form Let's Play video. So many people saw that and joined the channel because of it. It has like 12,000 views now, I think, and gosh, I think I gained nearly 200 subscribers off of it, so that's like 17% of the subs on this channel, which is a crazy amount. That, and one of my shorts is totally blown up. It's got like 250,000 views. And I've gained a few hundred, like a couple hundred subscribers off of it, maybe. Wow, that's cool. That's really cool. That's why I want to wrap up this Let's Play soon, because I want to start like exploring with mods more. But I don't want to, you know, mod the crap out of the game and then have that leak into this Let's Play, you know what I mean? So I definitely want to finish this one up within the next couple weeks and then move on to doing quest mods. Okay, any Nernroot in here? Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother with that. I doubt. I'll get that though. Doubt there's really anything worth it in there. I know in Skyrim you can actually just like see the white gold tower And if you no clip, you can go all the way there, which is, you know, like the big tower at the center of the Imperial City. Okay, I already was over there, so we've gone in a big circle. Is there anything over on those shores? No. Okay. Oh, the puppy, he is like a demon, man. He has so much energy all the time. Which, yeah, like, it's his breed. But it's been very up and down, you know, when he's, like, not trying to eat my face and run in circles. He's the best puppy ever, but sometimes he gets a little stressful, but I have to, like, keep reminding myself, you know, he is just a puppy. But, no, I like him. He's a good dog. He's really, really smart, too. Which is cool. Oh, I bet there's Crimson Urn Root down there. Can I just, like, quick save and jump down here and live? You know what? I should use Whirlwind Sprint. What? There we go. That worked perfectly. Oh, there's one. $20 out of 30. Anything else? Should probably go first person when swimming. It just makes it look better. Hello, Crimson Urn Root. I have never advanced alchemy once in any Let's Play. It's just, I know it's totally broken. Where did you come from? It's like totally broken, but I've never even wanted to. Although I should do it just to power level myself up to like level 81 or whatever, so I can fight the Ebony Warrior. Although he would just wreck my character. Oh, come on. Is there any... Well, they're not going to be underwater, so... There's none in here. Oh, let's... Oh, I hear one. Oh, it's in there. Yeah, I know. I'm thinking I want to do that in like a the next play that I do on this channel. Because like I said, I want to do something with a lot more mods. And he would definitely be one of them. But I've gotten that recommendation a lot from a lot of people, but it's definitely something I want to do. It's just, like I said, I have to finish up this Let's Play first. Which, honestly, I might just finish the Dragonborn DLC and call it a day. I'm kind of getting a little... no, that's not true. I'm not getting burnt out. It's just, I want to move on. So I'll probably continue, like, playing this character on the side or something, like, stream it occasionally. But I want to make new videos. Especially because, like, this Let's Play, it's inevitable. After a while, the views just start dropping off pretty dramatically. So, I mean, I'm only getting, like, 50 to 100 views on this Let's Play when I used to get, like, you know, 100 to 200. And it's, like, it's expected, but I want to get a new series going because then that will get more views, and more views means more subs means a bigger channel, and a bigger channel means I get to make better videos for everybody. What is... oh, yeah. Yeah, I feel like it starts to get a little boring after a while. Especially, like, now I've done all of the... you know, I've done all of the guilds, except for... well, I haven't done the Dark Brotherhood because I destroyed them. The Thieves Guild is the only one that's not destroyed that I could do, but it's not... you know, what my character is. It doesn't fit in with the character at all, so that's not going to happen. And I need to jump down here. So everything that I can do with this character is finished. So I need to make a new character. Next character is going to be a bad guy. But like I said, I think I'm going to mod that one more. Or I might just take a break off of the actual Skyrim Let's Plays and do like, well, it's still going to be Skyrim Let's Plays, but, you know, Skyrim mod Let's Plays. You know, of quest mods and the such. Because, especially, I want to do the quest mods and location mods because it's new content to me. I've had a PC for a little over a year now, and I still haven't really done many mods. I did Beyond Skyrim Bruma, I did Worm's Tooth. Other than that, I haven't done any. So, I really want to check more stuff out. There's another one, there's another one. Yeah, Fallout New Vegas is really fun. I've played that a couple times. I've beaten it once and played it, you know, numerous times. Done a bunch of, you know, create a character, not like the character, or just stop playing. You know, like when you just start playing something and you just like put it down, you know, intending to pick it up and play the next day, but then you just don't play it for a month or two, and then you get on and you're like, oh, well, I guess I better just start a new character or something. I do that all of the time. It is a super stupid habit. Oh, come on. Pff, you and me both, that's gonna be... God, it's gonna be a couple years at least. I'm excited for Starfield this year, if it doesn't get delayed again. I mean, I did the video on it. Well, the video went up today, but I did it last night. I made the video last night. And just, like, making the video got me excited for it. It looks like it's going to be a lot of fun, and it's such a new thing for Bethesda that it could totally just not work whatsoever, but if it does, it's going to be great. Okay, there's another one up there.
Who's there? I knew I
Probably a
heard something.
Falmer. Oh, I missed. I missed way too much of that show. None down there. Okay. Oh, there's another Falmer, though.
Where'd you come from?
I love that jumping attack. Just so in case I die, although I was pretty sure I wouldn't. If I was 100% sure I was going to die, I wouldn't jump, right? I guess only I know the answer to that question. Oh, there's so many of you, but my Crimson Nernroot's in the opposite direction. I also might play Redfall when it comes out. That's another one of the games that Bethesda's doing. I think it comes out in May.
Where'd you come from?
It maybe comes out in May. So that's like confirmed, but really just waiting. Bethesda said they're going to do a showcase for Starfield, and it just hasn't happened, which sucks, but whatever. I mean, they only said it like a month ago. So, they're still probably going to do it, but like, the way they said it... Oh, there is the puppy barking. The way they said it, it made it seem like it was going to be, you know, soon. And it just hasn't been yet. You haven't even played Fallout 4? They're all really good games. I've played... So the ones that I've put extensive time in... Oh, there's a Nernroot there and a Nernroot there, so we're done. The ones I've put extensive time in are Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, Fallout 4. I've played Fallout 76 a little. I wouldn't say like extensive time, but you know, I've put a few hours in it. I've never like beaten it or anything. And then I've put, you know, thousands of hours into Skyrim, probably like 300 or 400 into Oblivion, and probably like 100 in Morrowind. So, those are all the ones I've played. Look at, there's so many crimson nerd. I don't know why people have such a hard time finding all of these. It only took me, what, 20 minutes. That's not bad at all. Oh no, 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 no.
What?
Whoa, why are there dead fish in here? No, it's not dead, never mind. Oh, there's a fishing spot. That's cool. What are you doing up here? And you're injured. That's odd. There we go. Okay, so it's telling me to go out that way, but isn't this an exit right here? Or do I not have... Oh, this is the long way out, because this is where you first enter. Yeah. Seems like the sphere respawn. Okay, let's just run all the way over. Shouldn't... Oh, there's another Nern route. Do the Nern route respawn? Is that why there's so many of them? That would... I feel like it's a thing, though, that they don't, so... You, sir, just stay right there. And back to the video games thing, I have played Arena and Daggerfall, but I would never say it was extensively because I just, like, couldn't play. I couldn't... It was just too, like, old and outdated. Honestly, you know, I am 20 years old. Morrowind is older than I am, and that's about as old as I can play without just being totally like, this game sucks. And it doesn't suck, you know what I mean? It's just something I can't... Just doesn't capture my attention. I guess is the best way to put it. You know, it doesn't make me... I don't want to play it, basically. It just doesn't make me want to play it. Yeah, that's the best way to sum it up. I did already go in there. It doesn't matter, I have all the Nern routes now. So I shouldn't be going in anywhere that I've been in. Okay. Out to Skyrim. See you later, Serana. I don't know where you are. Yeah, very old. Like I said, Morrowind's older than me. Daggerfall and Arena, ancient compared. What are you doing? It's so random to just get jumped by a troll out here. Yeah, good teamwork, Serana. Okay, so we have to go over to the kind lady that lives over here at the Serethi farm. And tell her that we've got all of the Nern routes. I hate that it's raining right now. Let's see if waiting a day will fix it. Get a drink. Okay. I'd much rather it be a slight snow than rain. Serana, you're such a hater. You know, I've kept you around for all this time, but you just... never positive. I hope I got the bunny. The elk was wholly collateral damage. My brother's outside chasing the puppy around. There's him barking at him. Yeah, the house has been a lot less quiet now that we have a puppy too. He likes to... He's a snotty little dude. Or pushy, I guess would be the better word for it. feel like I... Why am I not riding a horse right now? I have summon Arvak. Why don't... I had this conversation myself in the last video. It's like, we need to start using Arvak more. Because it's so easy. You want... Why not? I mean, just go... Can't you just go snatch one of those street cats or something? Why don't they let you adopt a cat? Is there like some weird requirement that you don't fit? Weren't you just over... I am so confused right now. What? I'm so confused. What did I say that could warrant a what? See, this is how terrible my memory can be sometimes. Like... I was just asking why they don't let you adopt the cat, like... Because you said you want one, but they don't let you adopt. The requirements would be like, you know, why... You know, any set things that you need to adopt one, you know? Like, in the US, when you go to adopt an animal, sometimes they will, like, check your income, or check that you have proper place to take care of them, basically.
I'm a bit busy at the moment. What did you want? We could always use help picking crops if you need a few extra coins.
Oh, sweet. I bet these Nernroots sell, too.
Oh,
And they're really loud and annoying, so I want to get rid of them. There we go.
I have a lot to do around the farm, so make it quick, please.
I have
What
Nernroot
is
to
it you
sell.
wanted? Honest pay for honest work.
14. Yeah, 10 apiece. That's good. You seem quite exhausted.
Is it that obvious? I've got my hands full here. Between the farm chores, cultivating my supply of Nernroot, and keeping a tight rein on my sister Adori, there's little time for rest.
Yeah, that's understandable. I know, my mom likes cats, my dad not so much, but we did end up getting one. My dad actually, we had like a stray cat that lived outside, and my dad, you know, got it fixed and brought it inside for Christmas for my mother. I could help if you'd like.
Really? That would be a pleasant change. One of the ingredients I need to cultivate Nernroot are jazz-bay grapes. The acidic content of the juice is perfect.
I'm pretty sure in the U.S. it depends on who you adopt from. Like the person I got my puppy from, it wasn't even like an adoption thing. It wasn't a shelter or anything. It's kind of funny. So my old car broke down, and I literally traded it for the puppy because the guy that had the puppy scraps cars. So I traded a car for a dog. It's like I don't live like in the woods, but I could be lost in the woods in probably 10 minutes from where I live. It's such a small town, you know, and it's in the middle. So if you like look up the Adirondacks or the Adirondack Mountains in New York, it's such a, like, there's no big towns in it. My entire county, which is, you know, just part of New York, has maybe 30, I think it's like 30,000 people.
Adori is what some would
there's
call
lots
a
of forest
free
around me.
spirit. She likes to wander the fall forest for hours.
But yeah,
on
it's
end.
there was some dude
If we
down
were
my
still
road
living
that
at my
owns a
alchemy
farm
shop in Vivek
who
City, we
like
wouldn't be so
has
bad.
cattle
She could
dogs
wander
every
the
year, and we
canals
got one of
all
those.
day. But around here, there's a tremendous amount of work to get done. Not to mention the dangers she's not ready to face.
Actually, the Adirondack Mountains, which is where I live, is, well, the Adirondack Forest is the largest piece of protected land in the entire United States of America. It's not like a national forest or a national park, but it's the largest protected piece.
I knew this day would eventually come. At least poor Sindarian died doing what he loved. His field research.
And my town itself
I've told the old fool he should take it easy, but he was too stubborn.
See, Yellowstone is the largest national park.
Continue where he left off. It's the least I can do,
The Adirondacks aren't
considering
like a
how much
national
he
park
did
or a
for me.
national forest. They're just a protected place, and they're the largest protected piece of land. Actually, I think the Adirondacks are as big as like Yellowstone, Yosemite, and then one other park combined.
You gathered quite a few of them, I see. I'll search through Sindirian's notes and find some more information about the Crimson Nirnroot and its properties.
Alright, here you are.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Done alchemy a great service by helping to complete Sindirian's work. I'd like to give you this tome. It's one of Sindirian's greatest works. I believe
Oh, all the
you've
time.
more than earned it.
And I'm like, I have... Okay, what have I seen on my property first? So my property, I've seen deer, skunks, raccoons, minks, which are like ferrets. I've seen a fisher cat, which is another like weird ferrety type creature.
When
what
I was
else?
very young,
I've seen
I was
coyotes.
sent to
I've seen black bears.
to study with him. He was a strange
I've seen
old man.
moose.
Paid more attention to his research than his own well-being.
I've heard mountain
lived in
lions
the
while I was
basement
camping
of an
before.
inn,
I never
for
saw it. I
goodness
heard it.
sakes.
I've seen bobcats. I've seen foxes.
Well, after I fled
Seen a wolf
Morrowind
before.
during the eruption, I made my way here. My family had purchased this farm, and it's all we
Yeah,
had
there are
left.
some coyotes in the cities.
Years
In like New York City, sometimes there'll be a
Siberian
coyote or
simply
two.
showed up at our doorstep
They're
asking
just
to
getting
stay
a
for
lot less
while.
afraid of
Said he
people.
was going to do field research.
and they're starting
He
to,
stayed with
you know,
us
get
for
closer the same way
decades.
like bears and stuff
Became
will
an
go into
uncle of sorts
suburbs
to
and like
Rodyrick.
eat out of trash cans and stuff.
One day he simply ran out to me in the field.
But the same, it
excited
happens
that he'd
with
made
so many
some
wild
sort of a
animals as they get
breakthrough,
more and more
and
used
he
to
was going
human
head
beings.
out
They're just
on
gonna
another trip.
stop
He never returned.
avoiding us,
From the
really.
journal you discovered, I'm sure you know
Like the
rest.
coyotes up here where I live are way more afraid.
Good luck finding those Jazbay grapes. They're very
See, we don't have wild boar where I live. That's one of the things that we don't have. That's more of a southern United States thing, which I want to see them. They sound really fun. Well, they're terribly dangerous. And actually, wild boar in the U.S. are actually like a pest. They're an invasive species. And the area I live, there's not like... So, do you live in like a city or a bigger town or something? Because I know like you have the stray street cats and stuff that you posted. And there's always those things going around and some dogs like village. That's really cool. Alright, see, we have black bears here, which are smaller.
You picked a bad
Oh, I
time
didn't.
to
I'm
get
sorry. I was
lost,
just
friend.
coming to say hi.
It's time to end this little
Brown
game.
bear are bigger
Now,
than
ain't
black
this a
bears by
surprise?
far. Second biggest city. Okay,
Who's there?
I live in. So I'm gonna guess there's many thousands of people that live in your city. My town is broken up into 4 smaller towns. It's all part of like this one town, but then there's 4 separate parts that are all, you know, away from each other. So to get to the school, although we're all in the same town, I have to go like 5 miles, 5-6 miles to go to the high school, which I'm not in the high school anymore. But we have a grand total of about 4,000 people that live in our town, spread out over quite a distant place. Yeah, they don't make sense. I don't think I've ever done this before. Rift Watchtower. Excuse me, I don't know why I'm like keep burping. It's kind of gross. I'm just exploring at this point. Oh, we hit 33 minutes, so I don't know if I should like record this all in one big section for the YouTube because, well, I did for the video that's going to go up tomorrow, but God, the upload is taking forever. I started uploading at like 1 o'clock today, and before I started streaming, I had to shut it off, and it was still uploading because it's like a 65 gigabyte video. That's crazy. How many minutes? To get from like one end of my... So, to drive from one part of the town all the way to the other, or if you wanted to like drive a whole circle around it or something, I mean, it could probably take you like an hour to like circle the entire place, but probably like 20, 25 minutes from one end to the other. But there's so many, like, you know, there's like the central town, and then there's so many people that live out and about away from it. So it's hard to gauge exactly. You know, I thought there was gonna be like something in this pond that I could do. I know there's a cool mod where you can get a player home up here, I believe. But like I said, my very small place I live in. I mean, even my county, which I said is like a. So the U.S., you know, it has states. You know, there's a country, and then there's the states, and then there's the counties, and the counties are basically like states inside of the states. My county, I think, is the second largest in all of New York, but it only has a population of about 30,000. And the whole county itself would take multiple hours to drive across. But yeah, it's extremely quiet. I mean, nobody really ever is bothered with anything. Okay, this is... Oh, mages. No, not happening. I mean, even, like, what we call downtown, you know, is literally one road that leads through. Well, two. There's the, like, interstate that comes into town and then goes back to the interstate. And then there's another main street that intersects it. Yeah, there's not many apartments in my town. It's a lot of homes. I haven't lived in an apartment. I used to live in New Hampshire, which is another state. It's like 2 over from New York. And that was the last time I lived in an apartment. Yeah, that makes sense. Most of the only bigger towns in my area are because of colleges and universities. But, I mean, the biggest city within an hour of me has a population of like 14,000 people. And that's saying something. I have to, like, hop on the highway and drive an hour to get there. And that's a college town. But I'd imagine your city has a ton of colleges in it. Is this just like a fox that's mad at me or something? Yeah. Sorry, Foxy, but you are aggressive. I definitely recommend one day, if you get the chance to, you know, get out of the city and see. And the same thing for me opposite is like one day get in the city and check it out. You know what I mean? I feel like it's totally different. But yeah, like I said, I can be in the middle of nowhere in, you know, 10 minutes max. So it's really cool. But on the other hand, it's really hard to find like stuff. Go to Crete. That sounds really cool. I would love to visit Greece one day. It seems like such a cool country to visit, and it's beautiful. But I've never traveled abroad once.
Who in the name of Azura are you? Are you kidding me? We're all alone out here except for a few guards who couldn't give a damn about us. We make easy pickings for thieves looking to steal everything we worked so hard for. Not only did they take my bow, but they took all of our coin as well. Nothing's sacred to these people.
Alright. Maybe one day.
Some thieves
Although, this is going to be an expensive
stole
trip.
it. Can you imagine?
One day after I
The only
graduate
thing of
college and
value
have a
we
full-time job.
If you have the guts to head into the Ratway and get my bow back, I'll pay you what I can.
It's right
That's
here.
it. That's my bow.
I've been carrying your bow around for a while
I don't
now.
know how you got it back, and I don't want to know. Frankly, I don't even care. I'm just so glad to see it again. Here, this is all I can afford to give you as compensation. Hope it's enough. Dragons, thieves, and war. I should have stayed in Morrowind.
Dude, I gave you a... It was a hunting bow. It is not worth all of these flawless gems. Crazy, man. I know. If you have the guts to go in the rat way and steal my bow away from a few, you know, little mongrel thieves. It's like, sir, do you know who I am? Okay, what do I do now? God, should I just... I don't want to bite the bullet there. Now I could do this, because I'm right next to Riften anyways. But, you know, back to the other thing. You know, living in the United States is so cool because it's so large. You know, you can see almost everything the world has to offer while staying in the US. Not like other countries' cultures, but almost every, like, geographical landscape. Which is one of the cool things about living here. Oh, my controller is vibrating for some reason. You know, whereas, you know, in Europe, you know, all of Europe could fit inside of, you know, the US, so it's like, there's so many places to visit, but it's not as large. And what are the bad things? The bad things about living where I live? Oh, I guess I didn't get to that, did I? I'm just gonna make sure that you're talking about, like, the bad things about where I live before I start going on a rant. In the US, the bad things in the US, like, God, there is so much going on in my, I mean, it's still, the US is still one of the best countries to live in. Obviously, nobody's gonna ever, like, say it's not or whatever, and if I said it, I'd be, like, being over dramatic and lying. But, I mean, even if you just avoid living in the big cities in the United States, it's not gonna be that bad. But especially lately, but this is also a worldwide problem, is, oh, I get a disease from that, is, you know, and I'm sure you live in Greece, you know, I'm not sure exactly when it happened, but I know there was a huge economical downfall in Greece. And right now, just inflation is going crazy. Everything's more expensive. Cities are more dangerous than ever to live in. You know, it's getting so sketchy in some places. I mean, it's getting weird. It's, like, different now. I am done. My wounds are too deep, and so I have chosen to remain and lock this area. All I can do is pray that Silenus has made it out and sealed this dreaded place shut forever. At least then my death will not be in vain. And where I live, it's not bad. Like, it's not dangerous to live where I live, but the only thing that really bothers us is, you know, stuff's more expensive now than ever.
This is gorgeous. I'm glad you're here with me.
Oh, thank you, Serana. You're so sweet. The only bad part about, like, living where I live directly is that it takes quite a while to go anywhere, you know what I mean? Or to get anywhere. The closest grocery store is 35 minutes away from my house. And that's not even, like, the best, like, a great grocery store, you know what I mean? Oh my god, I am not going to read all these journals. There's a video on my channel of me doing this quest way back. So, to all the people watching this on YouTube, if you wanted me to read those journals, go to my Dawnfang, Duskfang, Skyrim Anniversary Edition video and watch it there, because I'm sure I read it there. Although, that video might be terrible to watch because that was me way, way back when.
Where'd you...
Oh, this is the place where there's, like, a platform. Platforming. Oh, God. Huh, I did it first try. Nice. I guess another bad part about where I live is, I mean, there's not a, you know, there not being a lot of people can be both, like, a good thing and a bad thing at the same time, you know, because it gets to a point, like, if you know everybody, and there's not really, like, new people to meet, new friends. Yeah, that's definitely understandable. Like I said, it sounds very spoiled of me as a U.S. citizen to talk about, like, life being hard, so I don't like to complain about it a lot. Oh wow, my voice is, like, dying. What do you do for work, Mike? Or are you, like, in university? How could this have happened? Our plan should have worked. Who could foresee that this weapon would interfere with our simple enchantments? No, we have become ensnared in our own trap. What is this weapon? Oh, okay. It's just... That note was literally just like, what is this weapon in here? Because I know right now, for work, in the summers, when I'm not in college, I work at a restaurant. And pretty soon I'm going to start substitute teaching at the local high school. Oh, that's really cool. You're going to have a... It's really important for people to go into healthcare and working in those sort of things. Working at the... I mean... In the U.S., I don't know, I can't speak on your country, but there is such a shortage of people that work in hospitals. People are horrifically overworked. Just because there's not enough to go around. But no, that's a really good thing that you're doing. And I respect that. We are doomed. There is no hope. Good to know. And it's, you know, I have one kid that I graduate. Oh my god. One kid that I graduated with is going to school to be an anesthesiologist, and yeah, that's something that we lack. But in the U.S., I mean, the healthcare system lacks everybody. Lacks nurses, lacks doctors, lacks surgeons.
This place makes me a little uneasy.
And it's one of the worst things to lack workers in. You know, it's crucial. But it's cool. One of... What was I going to say? One of the, like, colleges next to us is the University of Vermont Medical, which is a college and it's also a hospital, so it basically just takes their best students and they work in the hospitals. Yep, COVID was tough for hospitals. Man, this is a single note. I don't know how it's so long. Investigate Felder's tooth. Nice. And the hospital time, like, during COVID is when a lot of people quit. Because that's one of the biggest issues, is people are just like, we can't do this anymore. So a lot of people quit, and that happened a lot during COVID because they were so overworked and overstaffed, which, I mean, it really sucks. But I guess I can understand why they would do it. But at the same time, I feel like quitting at the peak of where people, like, need you is kind of, you know, like, come on, what are you doing? But who am I to speak on it? That's another thing. Like, I'm going to school to be a teacher. That's another thing in the U.S. There's just, like, not enough teachers. There's just, you know, nowadays in the U.S. there's too many people that don't want to work. And that's, like, a sad truth. Is, you know, not a lot of people want to work. I know plenty of people myself who just are like, nah, not going to work, or they're not going to do any meaningful job. you know, nothing like important, they're gonna go. Oh god, I don't know, my voice disappearing. Probably gonna have to go after this video. I can't like keep this talking up. After this video, after this quest, jeez, I'm in. Yeah, we there's definitely that issue here. I'm not gonna get like too far into it. It's I'm vaccinated, like I got vaccinated and stuff like that. That's my whole family did. But there's plenty, especially where I live, you know, New York is a very liberal state, but up where I live it's a lot less. And even, you know, there's a difference between people who are like, you know, liberal, or, you know, we have Democrat, Republican here, and there's a difference between like just those and then the people that take it like way too far type thing. And the people who just refuse to like, I don't know. I don't like to talk on it too much. It's just, you know, I guess everybody gets their choice to do what they want. And one thing, I'm never going to say like the vaccines don't work, but from everything I understand and from what I've been like, I've read, I've been told, is most of the time the vaccines really don't help in stopping the spread to other people. They don't make you like less contagious. They just really help you not suffer as much when you get it. You know, it doesn't hit you as bad. So I can see where people would make the decision not to vaccinate themselves, and that's their decision. But people who just like totally judge other people for getting the vaccine, it's like, come on, like leave us be, you know what I mean? It's like we did what we thought was the best idea. Yeah, exactly. So I guess like if it's not about like I don't know, it's such a hard subject to talk about, you know what I mean? Because I can like totally understand both sides. Whereas me personally, like get vaccinated, don't be as sick.
Done and done.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody has their opinion. And that's how I like to live my life, is being, you know, everybody has their opinion and they're like welcome to it. Is my thing is, as long as nobody is hurting each other, you know, let people do what they want to do. And that's how I kind of look at it.
These people seem nervous, which makes me nervous.
Nobody's here. They're all dead. Yeah, it's pretty cool. But you can also get a set at the Blades. What is it called? The temple over here. Skyhaven Temple. Yeah, there's a set there too. Ooh, Dawnfang. There we go. This is a sword from Oblivion, but you probably know that. You played Oblivion, right? You said you played the Elder Scrolls games, so assuming you played Oblivion. That's from the Shivering Isles DLC. Oh, that's a door. Okay. And it wanted us to go check out Faldar's Tooth, so I'll do that, and then I'm probably gonna end the stream, because like I said, my voice is starting to go away, but still probably got like 5-10 more minutes. Plus I'm hungry. My parents were shopping before I started streaming, and they got home like 30 minutes before I had to start, so I was like, oh, I just gotta grab something really quick and then go. Okay, oh, it's right over there. Oh yeah, you are like way. I keep forgetting that, you know. I remember like the first stream that you were in. I was like, oh, like where do you live? Or you were like, oh, I live in Greece. I'm like, what time is it? You're like, oh, 4 in the morning. I'm like, really? Why are you awake watching this right now? It's like, why would somebody like me enough to stay up that late and watch? Although I have been extremely guilty of staying up extremely late lately. I mean, last night I was up until 3 in the morning making the video that went up today. I streamed and then I made the video. It's like my schedule now. It's completely probably not good for me, but whatever. I'm gonna have to change it though soon when I start subbing at the local school, because obviously teachers don't get to wake up at 11 o'clock in the afternoon. Or, not in the afternoon, in the morning. That's another thing. I've been, oh, I never mentioned that here. I've been student teaching at the local high school,
Who's there?
which has been pretty fun. Oh, I got both of them.
What was that?
Most of, I am history. I'm a history nerd, which I guess makes sense if you look at my channel now with the videos I'm starting to make. You know, I'm like doing lore videos on Skyrim and, well, Elder Scrolls. I keep saying Skyrim because that's what I know the most. But yeah, history. I'm currently student teaching in a 7th and 8th grade social studies class, which is pretty fun. I love how she says that after I just smack a wolf in a cage. Teamwork right there. Yeah, it was, Serana. I really got that wolf in a cage. Yeah, it's really cool. Greece is such a interesting place in history.
Sounds like easy money to me. You're on.
I love how they're literally talking about making best while fighting me.
What have you got?
Lucky.
Honestly, I've always been more interested in like ancient world history too than the history of my own country, which is funny.
Done and done.
Okay, what did I come here for? It's like something in here, right? Master lock chest. Oh, is this gonna send me on like some treasure hunt? Yeah, I always loved in school learning about the Greek city-states and stuff. Yeah, but I have to go, like, be in the Thieves Guild for that, and my character's a good guy. Usually I'm not this bad at lockpicking. Okay, there we go. I really like the skeleton key in Oblivion. Yeah. Those were always really fun to learn about. Okay, now we have to go fight vampires.
Who's there?
I think one of the coolest parts about Greece history for me is that, like,
Where'd you come from?
you know, Greece was really the start of, like, democracy in a lot of ways, which I always found really interesting. And there was just so much culture and cultural differences just between the city-states in such a small area in retrospect. It's insane how everybody could be so different, but so similar and live in the same place. And I mean, Greece was just, they took part in so many epic wars over the history of the world, and they were always such a small, undersized, you know, like, like Greece has like these weird underdog stories, and that's really cool in their history. Yeah, I'd imagine there are. That's one thing in the United States is there's not, I feel like that's wrong to say there's not, like, I feel like there's not as strong of, like, cultural traditions in the U.S.
What was that?
Who's there?
But
thought I
U.S.
heard
is also, like, an extremely young country for how large it is. Although, the history of the U.S. is so dark, and I'm not gonna, like, pretend that it's not, you know what I mean?
Where'd you come from?
This what you want? Huh?
Now teamwork right there.
Okay. What's in here? There it is. There's the other one. Bloodthirst. Yeah. Absorb 15 points of health. Increase speed by 7%. Targets take additional bleed damage. So, that's that. Look at this. We got 2 of them. Oh, that's really cool. Blue and red. Nice. Alright, Mike. I think that's where that's gonna be where I wrap up this stream. I am losing my voice like crazy. I don't know if it's because I also streamed for like 2 hours last night too, or what. But it was fun. It was fun talking to you. I might just stream again tomorrow night, honestly. So if I plan on it, I'll put a post up on the community tab. So, jeez, make sure to check it out. But I wasn't expecting such a deep conversation when I hopped on here. But yeah, thanks, man. I hope to see you next time.